and welcome back to Crochet at my house. It's been another sort of busy week, although kind of quiet. I had my birthday on the 5th and just tidying up Christmas stuff and other bits and pieces went on. So I have a couple of different things. I'm going to firstly show some things I got, which some of them are like Christmas presents, the rest are birthday presents. So first of all, I have this. Now this is a book stand. It's really cool because you can unclip this thing here, and it has lots of different angles it can be at, which is really great. And it has these pieces for holding the pages, but they don't spring back, so it helps make it easier to put them over the pages. So I would really recommend this. I've actually been using it during this last week since I got it, because if I sit it in the top of the cart that you're currently sitting in, it works out really well as a place for my pattern to sit while I'm working on something. So if you've got a pattern that you're having to read lots of the rows, this is good for making it stand up, which I believe my friend got from Amazon. Couldn't tell you the price since of course I didn't buy it. Then I have some other bits and pieces. I have these cool vinyl stickers which can go on like my tablet and things, all sorts of fancy tablets, bags, laptops, books. Great for going on anything. There's also a to-do list. Now, I don't know about anyone else, but I find to-do lists really helpful because I'm always doing something, and sometimes you need to keep track of what you're doing. Pens, pretty self-explanatory there. I like using metallic pens quite often for like cards and things, so I needed some new ones, and these are the ones I got, which are from Bic, and there's gold, silver, blue, brown and green. Interesting colour palette. There's also this book, which is really hard to see. I think it might have caught the pattern a little bit. It's a very dark colour. It's just a plain book inside, so I either use this to sketch in or to make a journal or something. Really cool pattern. And the last stuff I got was yarn. Now first I'm going to show you some yarn that is actually quite amusing. This is also from my friend who got me the book stand. It's yarn, and it's multicoloured yarn, as you can see. And it came like this, vacuum sealed, which is really funny. I have never received yarn that was vacuum sealed before. The first thing I thought when I saw it was pancake yarn. It's just so funny. But it'll be great for storing it until I use it, because it won't take up very much space. So that's handy. And I have a little bit more yarn, which I got for my birthday. Got 2 teal and 2 mustard. So I now have 3 balls of each of these colours. So I could either use them for like a big project or lots of different projects. So that's awesome. And it's cotton, so it's nice yarn. And I use acrylic, of course, and wool stuff. On to finished objects. First one's going to be sort of a review of something at the same time. So this is what I made. As you can see, it's a jellyfish. It's got its cute little face. and I have this on top for like, tying it on things, which I have had it hanging on my cart on the handle, but I taken it off specifically to show it in the video. It's got different coloured tentacles down here, and it's really cute. But it was a kit that I got, and it was sent to me by Kim at Affordably Crafty. We did a swap last year, which was really fun, and I decided to do this. So this is the packaging. It had like a background. Here it is. It's the Crochet Jolly Jellyfish, and it came with basically everything you need to make it. So it has the pattern, which the pattern is pretty good, easy to understand. I wouldn't fault it in any way. Although I did do the mouth different to their mouth. Theirs is quite wide mouth. This is a little smaller mouth. I just thought this style of mouth was cute, so yeah, that's why that's like that. It also came with this steel hook, which is a 4mm. It came with a little sewing needle for, weaving an end, and it even came with its own stuffing. So all in all, I would say this was a really good kit, and it came with more than enough stuffing to make it. And I do have a few scraps of the yarn left that it came with. Not a whole lot, but like a few little pieces. And here's a teeny bit of the light blue, and we've got some of the dark blue and the black. Don't seem to have any of the white left. Yes, it was a really fun, easy project, and I enjoyed it. That's the first finished thing I've got. The second one is this little bag. Okay, so it's sort of a rectangle bag. It has these straps on the back that you look over these toggles like that, and it hangs on stuff. So this is actually a walker caddy, so it was designed to go on somebody's walker for carrying things back and forth. But I put it on my cart. Also, I added this little Dragonfly applique just to add some cuteness, and this obviously is a stitch marker. It's actually the stitch marker I got from Crystal at Chronically Crocheting. Yeah, so this is the bag. It has one pocket in the front, and then it has this closure, which closes this really big pocket. And so what I'm using it for is for my cart. So as you saw, I taken a few things out of it. So the front pocket, I've been keeping some stitch markers that I got for Christmas, a whole big tub of them. And in the bigger pocket, I've had this hook set, which I got, I think, last Christmas. Maybe the Christmas before last Christmas. Anyway, it's a hook set, and it fits in nicely on one side, and this side I had some other stuff like bookmarks and sticky notes and all sorts of stuff. But this is what it looks like, and it's really nice. I actually changed from the pattern a little because I single crocheted it shut rather than whip stitching. I also made it slightly wider, so I think it was maybe 50 stitches wide. I did 60 across, just because I was making it fit my cart differently. So yeah, I changed it a little bit, and the pocket I did sew on a different way. I decided to do like stitching so that you could see the cute stitching. I just thought that would be a cute, fun look, so that's how I did it. And of course I will link this pattern and this pattern down below, along with any other things that I can link. Now the last thing I made, I actually started on my birthday, which was the 5th. So I made it up pretty fast. It took me roughly 5 or 6 days to make. So here it is. A shawl. It's called the Ruffled Feather Shawl. There's a ruffled bit at the bottom, which ruffles more when you like hold it drapey. Now the yarn that I used is this here. This is what I've got left. It's microfiber acrylic, Women's Institute, soft and silky, 100 grams 4-ply. So that's what it is. This is the amount I have left, which I would say was maybe a little under half, maybe a third of the ball. So this is how much I have left, and I'm thinking I might make something to go with it. The pattern's out of this magazine, which is issue 128 Inside Crochet. And there's a picture here. Here's the picture. The person's got it on. She does say to use a plump 4-ply or sport weight. So maybe my yarn was a little thinner than hers, and it's called the Ruffled Feather Shawl. It is really nice, so nice, easy, fun pattern, and it looks really cute with this variegated yarn. It does have all the holes through it, the different points, and this is what the ruffle looks like. It's cute. And it's perfect size for me. Put it on nicely, and I can do that. You know, when you put it across the front like that, and then tie it at the back. It works well to do that as well. So I will take a few pictures of this on after my video. Put them in the end or something. Right, the last things I have to talk about are works in progress. Now, this one you may have seen me show before on this channel. It's my crochet dress I've been making from the vintage pattern. I've done a couple of rows on it over the time that I've not been on here, so that's one side. I've been doing both sides obviously at the same time as before. This one's got more rows because it has the lime green at the top, and I'm still working on that bit. You can see, stitch marker. I've started leaving slightly long tails at the ends of the colours so that I have something I can use to sew it together, which I hadn't thought about before, but that's what I'm doing. I'll show a picture of the pattern. I haven't been able to find it online anywhere, but it's going up, and hopefully I shall finish it this year. Another whip I have on the floor because it sheds a lot, which is not fun. I don't like shedding yarn. But here we are. It's Jada's big beautiful basket, and I'm using jute yarn, and this is the hook I've been using. I'm thinking I might try and get a slightly bigger hook because this hook does work with this somewhat okay, but it's a little bit much for the hook to hold. So if I do a stitch here, it's quite a bit for this to hold, and when you do this, it's very much a struggle trying to keep everything on there. So I'm thinking I might try and get a bigger hook, but I will be trying to finish it this year, so that's another thing. And the last thing I'm going to be working on trying to finish is I was making squares from the 100 3D square book. Yeah, and I made quite a lot of them, not all of them, but quite a lot of them. And I'm going to be trying to sew together the ones I've already made and then decide what I'll do after that. So that's going to be like an upcoming thing that I work on. I'm trying to work on finishing all of these things first. So I thought I might as well ask, has anyone been like making plans for things they want to work on this year? Like, are you wanting to finish off some whips, or have you got new projects you want to do, or have you decided to try a new hobby, or maybe read a new book or something? Basically, what's something you're either trying to work on or something new you're trying to do? That would be interesting. I'm obviously trying to work through old whips, which I only have 3 of them, so it's not too bad, but that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, like, subscribe and comment and everything down below.